Okay, so here we go. How to defeat Telengard. I mean, just basically own it in simple steps. Okay, the first thing, it would just, stats don't really matter as much as people might think. Basically, all I do is, because it take forever to get a perfect character, it will take forever. You just want to get double digits of every stat. Like here, we almost got it except for the Constitution. So we just keep going until we get double. They almost got it. Intelligence. That's important for casting spells. So we're just gonna go double digits. We missed it on Constitution. All right, that's hit points. Okay. Same thing. Wisdom. It's got its own thing. It's reactionary to different characters, different monsters. But anyway, still looking for our double digits. Missed it on Strength. See, look how hard it is just to get double digits. I mean, not to mention perfect. Um, I don't know, 15 and above or whatever you're looking for as perfect. Um, it's hard enough just to get double digits. So we're going to keep going. Miss again. And here we go. So I'm not going to mess around anymore. All right. So here we go. And we're moving in. Okay. So here we have a level 3 Cobalt is an easy kill. So, all right. And I think I can live again. Oops. Don't like that. Okay, there it is. All right. So we need to heal. Okay, we'll pick up some gems here. We do need to heal, so we're going to go up. Now, basically, our first goal, okay, to easy leveling, okay, is to use a box. You know, those, I'm going to save character once we're in here, okay, and what you want to do is actually use a box, okay, and the goal is to get to level 3, okay. Um, just got owned, and there's not much you can do about that. I mean, I could have tried to sleep him, and so anyway, we have a save character, so we're just going to read it back in. And that's another thing. Make sure to get into the inn, save your character as soon as you can. And all right, here's a level 3 dwarf. Ha ha ha, nothing to steal. Ha ha. All right, so basically our box is just basically to the east. Oh. Okay, I'm going to cast here sleep spell, which I believe is 2, right? It hasn't used it in a while, so yeah, it is 2. So 1-2, a 1-2 punch here, and he's sleeping. Oh, and he woke up. Okay, so we're just gonna do another one. Okay, no spell units. All right, we're gonna evade. Okay, we're gonna go back up and just get back into the inn here. All right, have to evade again. All right, and we're gonna. Uh, dang it. Okay. All right, here we go. Now back up here. We'll lose all of those things that were following us, and we'll heal. Just simple strategy. Just use the inn to okay. So save your character and use the inn to heal. All right. So now again, up here we go again. I'm gonna try to sleep it. Okay. So cast 1-2, kill it. It's dead. A dead. All right. So we're gonna level. And okay, we're above an inn right now. There's 3 inns in a row going across from east to west. So we're just gonna go up, and we should level here. Yeah, there we go, level 2. All right, now again, our goal is to get to level 6. Okay, and the quickest way to do it is to use the box. So we're going to save. We're saving our character. We're making progress. Okay, and we're going to use the box. Now, the way to go to the box, okay, we need to cast a light spell. First thing is you want to cast a light spell so you can see what's around you. Okay. All right, this is going to be another inn. We're in the middle of those 3 inns right there. So here comes the 3rd inn. There it is. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to walk over one spot. Okay, you see that thing above us? Okay, that thing above us right there. Let's see here. Alright. Anyway, that's fine. We have a character save that's level 2. So it's no problem. You have to go through this. This is a savage game, by the way. Telengard is a savage game. Alright. Alright. So, this is, I'm showing you a guaranteed method of just absolutely owning this game. The first is to get to level 6, okay? And you obviously need to be strong enough to be able to get there. But it looks like we might be able to level again with that chest. So let's go up and just save that progress. Because the gold obviously is converted to experience. Okay. And here we go. Now we're level 3. Okay. So we're definitely making progress here. We've saved. We need to save our character. Okay. And okay, returning to the dungeon again. We need to cast a light spell so we see where we're going. Okay. And okay, so here we're in the middle again of the 3 inns. We're going to go to the right to that 3rd inn. All right. And then see the one that's to the diagonal right, up to the right. That's a stairway down. Okay, but we're going to just it's stairway down. So we're there. Okay, here's a vampire. Okay, so we need to protect ourselves. Okay, let's see if we can. It's not going to be sleepy. Let's see, what do we use? Turn undead. Okay, so that'll be 5. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're above it, see? Right there. And then from there, we're going to go south. And we're going to see... Dang it. Okay, now we need to get our light spell. So this is how difficult this game is, because look how difficult it is just to function, because this game... Oh my gosh. Alright, see, very difficult, but I'm showing you the path. See, and by the way, all these deaths and everything, they just disappear once you get the foundation built. But this is how you build the foundation. So we're reading in the character again, okay? Alright, this is a savage game. It requires savage techniques. This is exactly what we're doing. Okay. We're at level 3. I mean, we are making progress here. Okay, so I'm just going to hit this guy. Alright. Alright, now we're going to cast our light. You got to have light. Otherwise, you don't know where you are. Okay. So here we are in the middle. Okay. Protection. Always do protection anytime you see any of the draining characters, like a specter, a vampire, what do they call? I'm trying to think what the other name of it is. A wraith or a spirit. I'm not exactly sure. But anytime you just look at the monster list and it'll tell you which ones are draining characters. So always do a protection spell, because you never want to get drained a level ever. Okay. Alright, so now this spot above us is a stairway down. Okay, so that's our sign that we're going to now, instead of encountering that, we're actually going to move downward, and we're going to see a fountain on our right. Okay. So here we go. Okay, see the fountain on our right there, down to the lower right. Shoot. Oh, no. Ouch. Okay. See how difficult it is. So difficult it is. Okay, so yeah, we're going to try again. And yippers. I'm just going to show you guys where that box is. Okay, so we're going to read in our character. Alright. And... Okay, so here we go. We're going to cast that light spell. And we're going to go over to the box. Okay. So here's that's the 3rd in a row. There's a stairway down above us. Okay, now we're going to go south. And there's a level 3 ghoul. So I think I can just turn it. I'll just turn it. Okay. Excellent. Alright. Now there's the fountain to the right. Oh, there it is, a wraith. That's the one. So we have to cast protection. Okay. Protection from evil. It will protect you from getting drained. Okay. Now we need to turn it. So, bye. All right. So there it goes. Now the item to our right is a fountain. Okay. So now we're gonna go down. Uh, dang it. Nothing he wants to steal. Ah ha ha. Later, loser. Okay. So here we go south. Okay. Now we're gonna go over. All right, and then we're gonna hit our. There's gonna be a box. Okay, and it's right there. Okay, this. I got 10 hit points. Come on. All right. Okay, it's a box. Okay, and I'm on it. I'm on top of this box right now. As soon as I kill this orc, there's the box. Okay. Okay. There it is. Okay. So the way boxes work is you press, you have a choice of colors, okay, and it can run. It's going to be four colors, okay, and the four colors can be any four. It can be all four the same color, okay. It can be it can be it can be all four different colors, okay, and the thing is you have to press them in the right order, okay. So basically the way you do it is you are just going to okay you're gonna use the list as the key. So the first one you always gonna try is red. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, all right, so we're gonna push red. Okay, electric bolt shoots through me. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, now that's where your box is. Okay, so the way you level to level 6 is you just go to that box and keep keep opening the box, and there's going to be a lot of gold. It's going to give you a lot of gold, and then just walk back to the ends because they're right there. Just walk up and to the left and get to the ends, and then save that money up. Okay, and then it's going to level you very quickly, and you're going to be level 6. Okay, the reason you need to be level 6 is because you need to have level 3 invisibility spell. Okay, because that's going to allow you to walk on the 50th level as safely as possible. Okay, so I've given you what you need to get to level 6. Okay, so that's what you do. Just to be absolutely clear, the strategy on boxes is you're just basically going to use the list, and you're going to start with red. Okay, and red, if it says electricity, then the next thing you're going to do is green. Okay, and then if green gives you electricity, then the first one has got to be either yellow or blue. Then you're going to hit yellow because that's the next one on the list. If that gives you electricity, it's blue. Okay, so then you're going to hit blue. Okay, and if blue will go through, if it hadn't, if you get that far, blue is obviously the only one possible. So when you hit blue, it's going to go through. Then what you want to do is hit blue again. Try to see if it's the same one again. Just go blue, blue. And if it hits electricity, then you're going to use the list again, and you're going to go blue, red. You're going to go blue, green. You're going to go blue, yellow. In which case, if you got that far, yellow, it has to be yellow. So it's blue, yellow. Okay, so then you're just going to go blue, yellow, yellow. Again, trying to get four colors, the four colors that opens the box. So you're going to go blue, yellow, yellow. Let's say it hits, then you're going to hit yellow again. So you're going to go with blue, yellow, yellow, yellow. Okay, then the last yellow, let's say it gives you electricity. So then you're going to go blue, yellow, yellow, red. Okay, and let's say that gives you electricity, then you know that it's either blue, yellow, yellow, green, or blue, yellow, yellow, blue. Okay, so one of those two is going to open the box, and you're just going to go through and find it. Now, when you actually get all four in a row, which let's say it's blue, yellow, yellow, blue. Okay, now it's going to give you gold, and most of the time it's going to give you a lot of gold. Okay. All right, and so then now the thing is, you notice that I died because I got zapped, and such. Okay, so what you want to use is your Cure Light Wounds spell. Okay, Cure Light Wounds is a level 1 spell. It's level 1-3. You're going to use that to heal yourself from the box damage that you get when you get a wrong color. Okay, so keep that in mind. Use Cure Light Wounds. Okay, when you get let me see here. Yeah. Okay. And you just need to use that until you get to level 6. All right. The other thing is if you have healing potions, you can use those too. Just keep that in mind. If you come across healing potions, use those as well as your Cure Light Wounds spell. And then just keep doing the box. Keep walking back to the box. Keep using it to level you to level 6. All right. And on level 6, let me see, you're going to need, just so you can be clear on it, on our experience points, you're going to need level 6, you'll need 32,000 experience points. Not difficult at all to get 32,000 gold out of a box. It's not difficult at all. So you'll be level 6 before you know it, okay? And then once you're level 6, we're going to move into part 2, okay? And so let's go ahead and cut this video so we can start part 2. 1 second. Okay, back. Now, as you can see, I'm now level 6. I've picked up some items there. You can see the Elven Cloak, the Elven Boots, Ring of Regeneration +5, even a Scroll of Rescue. Okay, so we're now level 6. I probably died between 7 and 10 times just to get to level 6, but I eventually did. And now that we're at level 6, okay, the next thing we need to do is exploit. We're going to exploit the weakness of the gray cubes. Okay. All right. So basically, we got our 3 ends, right, going across the from east to west. Okay. Here's let's see. I'm gonna just basically try to sleep him. Yep. And ooh. Okay. Let's try again. Ah. All right. Still gonna try to sleep him. Oh shucks. Let's see if we got a level 3 spell I could use here. I don't know. Okay, I guess I'll try Phantasmal Forces. Nope, didn't like it. Okay, well, anyway, that's how savage this game is. But you know what? After implementing this part 2, it's all going to go away. I mean, in other words, we're going to have total... If I pull out my other character right now, I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. And it's only level 15, but it has ownership. Because there's a rule, okay, and it's called you're the product of your environment, okay. So in other words, your character is created around what level that you stay at, okay. I stay at level 50 continuously without even without I mean that's where I hunt at. I hunt in level 50. Okay, and I stay there, and so I've got like 50s and all like 50s and high 40s on all my equipment and everything. And I'm telling you, you start owning this game, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get there. And I just showed you how to get to level 6. Okay, all right, and so oh my gosh. Anyway, so okay, so now we're gonna exploit the cube if I can get over to it, live long enough and get over to it here. All right, so we're gonna basically recoup, and again, the reason we went to level 6 is to, and again, always save your character when you're in the end. I mean, that's obvious. And so anyway, the reason we're going to level 6 is so that we have an invisibility spell, because it's going to help us in the beginning when we get down and hunt in level 50. Okay. All right. Now here's our cube. See, now you saw how to get there, right? You just go to the left and go down one, and then the cube is right there. Okay. Now, a cube is a cube is either going to function. Most of the time, it'll function, which means it'll give you a selection of levels. Okay, to work with. Okay. Now, okay, 1 second here. Okay, so most of the time it will, and it'll say select your level 1 to 50, and then what we're going to do on the in the cube is select 50. I'll obviously be showing you how to do that. I mean, in a second, then we'll get down to level 50, and I'll show you exactly what to do, and you can start just absolutely owning. And it very quickly, you're going to level up very fast to level 15. Once you hit level 15, you have ownership of this game because you have access to level 6 spells, and level 6 spells in combination with this strategy just make you invulnerable. And at that point, I mean, the next step is to basically map level 50. Okay, but first of all, let me just explain what just happened. We went into the cube and it didn't function. Okay, now that'll happen maybe 1 out of 5 times, something like that. Okay, and when it doesn't function, you're going to be randomly spewed out into the map. Now, my theory is, and I'm pretty sure, 100% sure that this is correct. I haven't actually tested this point, but I know that every time you go to a level in a cube, you always go to the same coordinates. You always go to the same map point that'll be the same every single time. Okay, so when it supposedly randomly spews you out into the maze, which by the way has over 2 million spaces, which is amazing, which is why this game is so amazing. When it randomly spews you out, it's going to spew you out to the same spot on that level. Okay, but are we going to be able to map 2 million spaces and then be able to figure out where we are that randomly spews us? No, we're not. Okay, so until you get to level 15, you pretty much are a victim of this event because it's going to randomly spew you and you're not going to have any control over what happens. So what I recommend is if you have a scroll of rescue, which you see there, look at my equipment at the bottom, it says scroll resc. That is a scroll rescue. Okay, then you can do what's called item hunting. Okay, now notice that it spit me out into level 30. It's in the lower right hand corner. It says level 30. Okay, that's where it spit me out. So what you're going to do is we're going to item hunt on level 30. So in other words, we're going to be looking for items like an armor, shield, elven cloak, boots, all of those different pieces of equipment. We're going to be item hunting for a high plus number, like we're looking for plus 40, plus 20, something like that. That's going to be like really super nice. Okay, and then once we get that item, we're going to use our scroll of rescue and go back to the cube again, and then go through the cube again. Now, if you don't have a scroll of rescue and you're not level 15, then you need to just quit. I mean, you might as well just quit because the chances of or if you're into it, if you want to just play it out and see if you can get away with it, you're gonna spend more time in it, but it's kind of fun. In other words, like let's say I didn't have a scroll of rescue, I'd be on level 30 and I didn't want to quit. I wanted to just try to get back to level 1. Okay, you're not going to be able to control where you come back to level 1, but you can get back there. What you're hunting are cubes. You're hunting gray cubes on level 30, okay? So what you want to do is you want to have your invisibility. You want to get invisibility. Okay, I mean, it's easier for me to explain it right now rather than show you. So you're going to do invisibility, and you're going to do. I suppose you could do detect traps. Okay, so those are and light. So you want light, invisibility, and detect traps. Those three. Okay, and then what you're doing is you're using the lights to hunt cubes. So you're going to go into these items. You're going to keep focusing on going to the items. You're going to open up treasures. You get treasures, you're going to open them up because you're wanting to use the cube to get back to level 1. Once you get back to level 1, you're going to just hunt. You're going to use your light spell to hunt inns. You're looking for inns. So you're going to go through to the items that the light reveals to you to look for an inn. And once you hit an inn, you're going to be able to save your character, okay? And then once you save your character, then you've got you got your items and the gold that you got on level 30. Okay, and that's basically how you make an uncontrolled run out of it. You know, if you get spewed out randomly, that's how you do it. The other way, besides using cubes on the level that you're at, you can also discover a scroll of rescue. Okay, so if you discover a scroll of rescue, then you'll be able to use it to get back to level 1. The problem is, the only time a scroll of rescue actually works is when you have items. That's why scroll of rescues are used for item hunting, because when you use them, your gold disappears. It kills all your gold, and so then it doesn't even make sense. If you know you're using a scroll of rescue, don't even bother messing with now open chests. You have to open chests, okay, but don't open gold or gems or jewels or silver or anything. Don't open those, because it's not. Just leave them, because you're just going to use a scroll rescue. You're going to lose them anyway. Why risk hitting a trap? Okay, and you don't need to use detect trap, because if you know you're going to be using the scroll rescue, you don't need to detect trap, because you're not going to be opening gold items to look for traps anyway. So then the only thing you need if you're using a scroll rescue, which we're about to do, is going to be invisibility and light. The invisibility is going to keep you safe from the mobs, the monsters, and the light is going to search out. We're searching out. We're actually looking for items, so there's no. I mean, we're looking for. I mean, sure, if we can get. I mean, yeah, there's no real reason. I mean, basically, we're just going to farm it here on level 30. Okay, and we're looking for that killer item, and then we're going to use the scroll rescue. So it doesn't. I like having a light spell, because it gives me control. I can have a goal for what I'm doing. I can see what I'm doing. So let's get back in here and do it on level 30. Okay, so we're going to cast our invisibility. First, we're going to cast light. Continual light. Okay, there it is. And then we're going to cast our invisibility. Alright, so now we got invisibility. Okay, so let's go over here. We're looking for that killer item. Okay, refuse, we don't want it. So there it is, sword plus 21. Bingo! Pick that puppy up. Okay, and now we're out of here. Okay, yeah, no, we're not descending in the pit, and we're jamming. So now it's time to use the scroll of rescue. Okay, bam. All right, see, we just scored. Now we're going to save our character with that. So now okay, this monster will lead us right to the end. All right, and here's silver. Okay, and here we go. All right, bam. So here we are. Now we have a sword of plus 21. So that is pretty killer. Now it's obviously not the best item that you want. I mean, a sword is nice, but the elven items are really the best. Obviously, a ring of regeneration is very nice to have. But those elven items, those are the ones that give you absolute mastery of this game, because when you have an elven cloak, they can't hit you. When you have elven boots, they can't see you. They don't detect you, and so those are killer, because they allow you to sneak around. And if you and it, see, again, remember the rule: you're a product of your environment. So when you start living on level 50, you're going to start getting level 50 plus, level 40 plus, level 30 plus items. And when you have elven items that are level 50 and 40 and stuff like that, you become like invulnerable. Okay, and so let's get back to it. Let's go ahead and show you how the cube works when it functions properly. That's a run with a scroll of rescue when the cube does not function. Okay. Demon. Let's see here. I don't know. I'll just fight him out here. Okay. Now my nice sword there knocked him out real nice. So let's see. You get a little bit of influence now from that run. This is how the game starts to work. So okay, now there it is. Now it's functioning properly. So here we go. Level 50. Okay. All right. Now it's going to come back to this spot every single time. You see the spot where we're ending up? Boom. This hallway is always where we end up. Okay. So that is the vulnerability to this game. This is the reason why this strategy works, and why this game is absolutely owned by this strategy. Okay, so here we are. We've landed on level 50. Now we're going to cast our survival spells. Now I'm going to show you where in the map there's another cube. Okay, that'll get us back to level 1. Okay, just go right up to the cube, go into level 1, and bam. And I can go. I can then, because it's so close, because we walk to it, I can then guide us right back to our ends, and then bam, that's a full cycle. That's the vulnerability of this game, you see. So, all right. So let's go ahead and do our survival spells. Okay, we're gonna cast our light spells. Okay, and then we're going to do our detect traps, because we're doing gold. Remember, we're not using a scroll of recall. Um, okay, a rescue, and finally invisibility. Okay, we're actually using a cube to get back. Now here's how to get to the cube. Go north. All right, go north. Go north. Go north. See that item in the upper right, and now it's to the right of us. That's a cube. Okay, we've lost our light spell, so let's do another one. Okay, that's a cube right there. So move into the cube. Okay, got a potion of healing. Here comes the cube. All right, and we just ignore the cube. It'll it'll hit you for like 200. Now then go east one more time till you're below the door. Okay, you see that? There's no traps with the silver. Pick it up. Okay, there. Look at that, 3,000. Okay, so now we move into the door, right in the center there. Bam! See that cube? There it is. Okay, now what we're doing is we're cube surfing. We're down there. Look at this, dungeon level 50, people, and I'm cube surfing right now. See, I can just sit here with my detect trap and my invisibility, and just cruise mellow here. Just cruise mellow. And okay, now right now, because we don't have like really powerful elven items, our vulnerability will be when a monster gets through the invisibility spell. Okay, and in which case we're going to have to evade. All right, and evading is fine. That's what we have to do to live. Okay, but what we're looking for is gold items, anything that's going to give us an advantage here, because we're very vulnerable. Because look, we're only level 6. Okay, okay, so here we go. Here's an evade. Okay, now we go back to east. Okay, now we're going to go south. We have to keep moving now. Okay, we need to do a detect trap. Leave the silver because we don't have our detect trap spell. So let's do it again. 2, 4. Okay, detect traps. Okay, now because we have a monster that's hunting us, we have to keep moving. So we can't just stay in one spot. Okay, we have to move north and south. So let's go north. Okay, and south. Okay, here's at level 82 troll. My gosh. Okay, there's north. Okay, and now we need our invisibility. It probably had run out. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, keep the invisibility up. Okay, all right, all right, and just keep moving. Okay, here's a chest. This is gonna do it for us, people. No trap. Bam! Oh, dang! Now walk into the cube. Oh, it was a random. Oh no! Now that just sucks. Whew. All right, now let's do a thing. Look how much gold we have right there. Okay, that is. Oh man, that's 606,022. Um, that is absolutely amazing. I mean, that obviously is going to instant level us. Okay, now had the cube functioned like it was supposed to, which it does, like at least 7 out of 10 times at least, we would have been back to the first level, and I would have showed you how to navigate. Basically, all you do is go down, and then you're going to run right. You just keep wherever you land from the cube when it functions. You hit level 1, right? You hit level 1. You enter the cube, hit level 1. It's going to dump you. Just go south until you hit a stairway, and you're just going to run right into the stairway. Okay, and then that stairway is the 3 that go across. That's the rightmost stairway of the 3 that run across where the main area is. So that's how close it is, and that's how easy it is. But this is a very rare event. It's basically a rare event where our secondary cube didn't function. Okay, so what are we at? We're on level 18. We do not have a scroll of rescue. Okay, what we need to do, we need to hunt cubes. Certainly I'm not going to quit, but we're going to have to hunt. We're going to try to walk back to level 1. We'll try to hunt cubes, and basically we're going to be out of control until we find a scroll of rescue. Okay, and then the scroll of rescue will return us to our area where our cube is, and that is basically the system. That is basically the system. Uh, until you hit level 15, and then once you hit level 15, you have. Uh, let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see. Let me get this, because on level 15 you have level 6 spells. Okay, now level 6 spells um, mean that you have what's called word of recall. Okay, now word of recall. So in other words, just use this system to level up to level 15. Once you hit it, you're invulnerable, because word of recall will is the same thing as a scroll of rescue, except your gold doesn't disappear. Can you imagine? So you're down at level 50, right? And you're opening up chests left and right. I mean, you're opening up treasures. You got your detect trap spell. You're just opening everything up, right? Down at level 50. And you saw how much gold we just made right now, right? And you just, you just like auto level. I mean, because as soon as you hit a chest like that and you get gold like that, you're like auto leveling, and you're getting items that are like Elven Cloak plus 50, okay? And such, and so you're owning it. And then whenever you want to go back, you just cast six spell level 6 spell 4, which is Word of Recall, and it only costs 6 points of spell units. Okay, and then it'll take you right back, as same as a Scroll of Rescue. Okay, and that gives you absolute ownership. Okay, so the only thing left to do, once you have this mastery, like I have, and I'm showing you how to have the same mastery. The only thing left is really to map out every space on level 50. And off the top of my head, I think there's 200 by 200. I think it's like 200 by 200 space. So, I mean, what is that, like 400,000 spaces? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. 400,000, right? 200 times 200. So, yeah, no, I'm sorry, 40,000 spaces. Okay, so there's 40,000 spaces that need to be mapped out, and once that's done, we can determine if there actually is a way to win this game or not. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pause this game, and I'm going to show you uh, how to run the system using a level 15 character. So from level 6 to level 15, you're going to use the strategy I just showed you. Okay, and then on from level 15 on, I'll show you that in just a sec. It's not much different. It's just way easier. So one sec. Here we go. Pausing. Okay, back. So here I am. So notice I'm level 15. Look at my equipment. This is the product of this strategy. Okay. All right. Level armor level 50, shield 42, elven cloak 52, elven boots 49. When you have elven equipment that's like level 49, level 52, you're invulnerable. Okay, notice how it says you have not been noticed, return to approach. First of all, the golden rule here: never approach monsters ever, unless you know unless for some reason you have to, which is never, should be never, because um, uh, it's just never, because you have all power at level 15. You have all power with this level 6 spells. So don't approach monsters. The reason why you don't want to approach monsters is because they steal your items, and you cannot control it, because what they do is, like, you'll approach them, which makes you think you have the initiative, but you actually don't. And then, like, the most common, of course, is the hobbit, and it'll say, you've just encountered a level 4 hobbit, and then before you can do anything, it says the level 4 hobbit has made a quick move and it stole your level 51 ring of regeneration. Okay, so you don't want to be involved in that activity. You can't really control it. Um, I think that the fear spell um, will tend, now listen to this, tend to block that activity. I think when you have a fear spell, that I think that it prevents them from stealing your stuff, but it doesn't do it 100%. That's the problem. So there's no 100% way. There's no 100% way to keep them from stealing. So what you're going to basically do is you're going to auto level down at level 50. You're going to eventually, it's just going to happen automatically. You're going to be getting your elven equipment up to the 50s and the high 40s or whatever. Okay, and then at that point, you're just going to be invulnerable, and you're not going to have to worry about anything coming in, stealing your stuff, or even unwarranted combat. Because even on level 50, I'll show you, it's like they don't even approach on level 50. So, okay, and all right, so let's get moving. We need to get over to our cube again. Okay, and all right, so I'm just gonna wait. Okay, now I'm gonna stay. Okay, and I'm not gonna approach because there's a hobbit in there wanting to steal my stuff. I'm serious. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're just gonna end up losing your equipment that you worked hard to get. Okay, now we got the cube. Here it comes. Okay, see, and now we're gonna walk in. Okay, we're gonna hit 50. Okay. Okay, here's our hallway. Here comes the hallway. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do our light spell, which we don't really actually need it really. But anyway, there's our light spell just for navigation purposes. Here comes our detect trap spell. That we do need. We don't want to be hitting major traps that are going to kill us just off the top. And then we're going to do our invisibility spell, which is nice to have, which we probably don't even need because of our elven equipment. But anyway, so now we start hoofing. All right. Got gems with no traps. Pick it up. All right, 18K right there. Okay, here's some more gems with traps. Leave it. Okay, so that's how I do that. All right, and then we go north. Okay, we haven't been approached, so okay, we're gonna go north again. Remember, until you see the cube. Okay, move into the cube now. All right, and then keep going. All right, and then keep going until you're under the door. All right, here's some gold with traps. Forget it. Okay, here's armor 37. I already have armor 50, so leave it. Okay. All right, now moving to the cube. Here we are. Okay, and so now we're surfing. So we're basically going to be surfing the cube. Okay. There's some gold. No traps. All right. Forget about the light. You don't need a light spell here. So that's 5K, which is like a big deal. All right, so we're just going to be staying. Detect trap and invisibility is all you need. You don't need light if you're surfing. You're just going to be moving, staying in place. Okay, here's some more gold, no traps. All right, and 12K, not bad. And I mean, it could be better, but whatever. And okay, see, notice I'm on level 50. None of the monsters are getting through. None of them. See, they're not able to approach the elven equipment. See what I'm saying? So this strategy basically gives you ownership. Uh-oh, we forgot the invisibility spell, so let's do that. It doesn't even seem like it's necessary because you see how the elven equipment doesn't let anything through. So the invisibility is like not even necessary. Okay, still. All right, now something else I want to show you about combat. This is like amazing. All right, I'm gonna show you how the cloak works. Okay, here comes the cloak. Let me show you. Okay, level 1 orc. That's funny, but at least I get some treasure, right? And no treasure. That sucked. But anyway, let me show you a combat where how they can't even hit me because of the cloak. 52 cloak is just like ownership. And by the way, I got all this stuff in like one sitting, literally one sitting. So wait, I have to attack here. Give me a sec. Okay, here's some gold, no trap. All right. Okay. I'll just drop off the invisibility spell and leave detect traps. Ooh, treasure chest, people. Here we go. Ooh, bam. Okay. Whew, nice. 1/5 of the way there. Okay, here we go. 72 fighter. Now watch, he can't even hit me. Watch this. Look at that, missed. Look at that. And I can just keep tagging this guy, and he's not even touching me. See, look at this. Why? Because I have an Elven Cloak level 52, and even a level 72 fighter can't touch that. See what I'm saying? It's not because of my dex. Look at my dex is like 10. You know, my strength is like 11. Big deal. It's the equipment, okay? And how did I get this equipment? It's because of the golden rule. The golden rule is you're a product of your environment, okay? So when you live like I'm doing right now on level 50, you see how I'm not like, I'm just kicking back here on level 50? This is like no problem. I can just casually map this entire level out right now, which is the next phase, okay? And okay, but this is it. This is what happens. You will gain using this strategy. You will gain, um, this equipment. Okay, and look at this. I'm just casually smacking this guy. Now you notice my sword is missing. Yeah, because I was testing out the raise dead spell, which by the way it sucks because it fails. The raise dead spell is supposed to, like, when you die, it'll raise you from the dead if it's active when you die. But then it, like, at least like 50% of the time it says it doesn't work, and then you'd end up just dying. So it's like, psh, it's like stupid. I mean, it's better than nothing. But finally, I kill him. 5,000 experience, right? And then here comes some gold without a trap to it. Okay, bam, 14k. I like it. All right. So, all right. So anyway, I was testing out the spell, and I was just like, I was approaching monsters. Ooh, treasure chest. Here we go. Boom! Oh man, now we're like halfway there. Oh, I just love it. I just love it. And okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to return. I mean, I've already told you how to do it, but this is how I'll show you. Okay, we're gonna walk into the cube. Oh, actually, I don't even need to use the cube. See, okay, so normally what we would do, okay, I have to kind of do it right now, but I'm going to tell you, when you're level 15, you don't have to use this cube anymore. Okay, all you need to do is, whenever you want to go back, just cast its Word of Recall, which is level 6 spell 4, Word of Recall, and it'll just send you back. You don't have to, and you'll keep your gold, so you don't have to use the cube. But here's how you use the cube when, like, you're not level 15, you're like between level 6 and level 15. Okay, so here it comes. We want to go to level 1, obviously. Okay, and all right, and now we return to our inns. Just basically go south. Just go south. Okay, don't approach monsters. Remember, they steal your stuff. Okay, and one more. I think I can go one more. Yeah, here we go. And this is, I'm actually on an inn right now, because there's that door where above that is the stairway downward. Okay, so anyway, keep going. Here's the middle inn. Haha, Ring of Generation 2. Okay, here we go. Okay, bam. I just banked all that gold, baby. That's right. I'm like probably halfway to getting leveled for level 16 right now. I mean, I'm about to pop through level 16 pretty hardcore. And I left level 50 early just to show you guys how to get back, using the cube. And so anyway, I'm pretty much invulnerable. Okay, the only thing I need to do now is map level 50 out completely, because there's a rumor that there's a throne that's down there that if you sit on the throne, you win or something like that. That's just a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but the only way to know is if I just map everything out. Okay, and that's like 40,000 spaces. Like right right now on level 50, I've got, let's see here. I think I have like maybe 10 spaces mapped out where like in that hallway all the way to until I finally found the cube. And then that cube basically broke this game. Finding two cubes like that, it just broke this game. And, this game is super hard. Super freaking hard. And frustrating, and you die a lot and everything. It's like super hard. Um, Okay, and then the other thing is, you guys might think, well, how are you just able to get your character like that and everything? And it's just a slight mod that was made um, you know, that just bypass the existing structure, because you could do it on like if you have a Commodore emulator and you want to do it, you just name your character beginning with SV and then immediately save your character, and then as soon as you've done that, you can just recall your characters just like I'm doing here anyway. So it's like totally irrelevant, and it's just part of the game. The game is savage enough where you need it, you need to have that. But still, even without it, I can break this game. Even without the save feature, I can break it. I mean, like if you die, you die. You can't restore. I could still break this game because, as you can see, I'm invulnerable right now, and it's not difficult for me to reach that because all I need is an Elven Cloak level, 40, 50, something like that, and I just like can't be hit, and then Elven Boots level 40, 50, and I can't even be seen. So I can't be approached. I can't be hit. I mean, that's just invulnerability. So I guess my next video will be how to what the results of my mapping are and if I was able to find a way to win. So that's it, folks. Pretty much just I think this is the best video you're going to find on Telengard on YouTube. So tally ho, people. Adios.